Hello, welcome back to another episode of Scratching the Surface. This time we've got our old friend and one of our people.
Trafford Bar Studio, just to let everyone know.
Trafford Bar Studio, ground zero from now. So, let's get it on. Leon, you want to introduce yourself to anyone who, people probably know you anyway, but for anyone who don't know you.
Everybody knows Bushwick.
Yo, good afternoon everybody, it's me and obviously the Scooter man, yeah? Let's come on a lighter note. Scoot, everybody. Yeah? Come on a lighter note.
Yeah man, checking for your scooter fixes, man.
You know, you've been on a show with me, we've done Scratching the Surface, innit? And like, you know me, innit? I told you, I kind of guided you in certain things, and you know what I mean, you came across like, you know, someone said to me, you know what, when I see Bushwick, and like, I was a bit misunderstood about it. When I see him, I kind of understood him, do you know what I mean? The way we kind of brought it out, the way we kind of brought out, you know, the trauma, what you've been through, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But sometimes you can go to somewhere and it's been negative in that, you know what I mean? We don't want to touch upon stuff, but like, how did you end up, like, I don't want to go into much, but how did you end up getting on the show? Did someone phone you to come on the show? Did my man phone you, or what was it? What was it, please, Bushwick?
I just got a random phone call. I was chilling with Cooley actually. Yeah? I mentioned Cooley's name on the show, you know. He's on late. I'd say it was Thursday evening. Randomly. I seen the name spread. So I answered the phone and I said, yo, what's happening? My man says, yo, rare. Bad people. You know what I mean? Look, the time of night, you still up. I said, I'm with my mate Cooley. You know what I mean? So I put Cooley on. And Cooley said hello. I said, I'm just with my mate chilling, what do you mean? You know what I mean? So from there, when you look back on hindsight now, what was he on, guys? What was he really on? Because why would he phone me and say that and his name popped up in it? You know? That's how I was invited. 3 days I had to go on the show.
Okay.
3 days you can come on the show.
Yeah.
Just randomly, yeah.
So you just thought, obviously you take the opportunity to go up there, flipping, tell your story, people want to hear it. And then it started off good, but then...
Well, before that though, but, you know, me from a man looking at, like you say in hindsight, me brother, alright, you know, London, you've gone up there, and to me it's like, for me to look, you know, for me looking in is like, there would, like, you know, it's that thing, you know, what, it's to get you in a zone, do you get what I mean? Deciding to use that judger around, you get what I call it, the energy, do you get me? So, you know, you're having a little drink and that, you know what I mean, and you're having a little weed, so, you know, you let your guard down a little bit, do you get what I mean? I know anywhere you go, especially, but you're always on your feet, you're always on your guard, do you get me? So I know you let your little guard down, you think, yeah, people are alright, this, that, do you get what I mean? So, I can understand that, do you get what I mean? And I'm like, I'll be honest with you, bro, it hurt me as a friend, do you get what I mean? Because I know you Bushwick. I know you're, everybody that speaks to you, even like saying, you know, some people don't give a fuck about what fingers, whatever language, but people were hurt, brother. Not angry, hurt. The man that, you know, it took the piss, do you get what I mean? And like, as a friend, you know, luckily that we've got this platform, like I'm so glad that we've got this platform so where you can come on and address yourself. You know what I mean? I was even looking in the comments and people are like, nah, he seems like an alright guy, man, they're taking the piss. And then setting up things, you get what I mean? There was a mixed things, you get what I mean? But as we know you, it hurt, man, a lot of man. You know, I told you a man from Cheating, no seen it with day over. A man said he watched 2 short clips and he was nearly in tears, you get what I mean? Because we know you, Bushwick. We know Bushwick, we know, I'm not going to disrespect, but we know the madman Bushwick, do you know what I mean? But it's like, you're our Bushwick.
Yeah, I love it,
you know what I mean? You're
it's
our
like
Bushwick.
method to the madness, isn't there? Yeah. Or there's a fine line between
well, saying that intelligence though, a man said to me that,
a fine line, isn't there?
a man said to me, let's just forget, did you make a stereo phone?
I know because I know. No, this is a true story. Like, we're not gonna mention names.
This is the real Bushwick, man. You get me?
It's gonna sound bizarre this year, but I was recruited by Dollar and Gang members at the time, early 90s. I had a scooter. I told you this is Scratching the Surface, innit? I had a scooter. It was air-filled, right? I used to get a spanner, take the wheels off, look at ball bearings, see how spindles work. That's how I first learned when I was 11.
You like breaking things down.
Yeah, I learned about a spindle, nuts, and I learned in it. And then from that now, I like music, right? So I got a Walkman, plugged it in, snapped the headphones, the wire, and got a speaker. You know them mini speakers?
Yeah.
And rewired it.
Okay.
And the magnet just stuck onto the scooter.
Okay.
So I learned about magnet, I learned about rewiring. And that was just through the headphones, and you plug the headphones in and press play. I used to play.
But but even when it comes to your house, you're making a battery thing for scooters, mate.
But that's nowadays in the future.
Yeah. But I mean,
as an adult.
but I'm saying that you've always had that intelligence of breaking things and putting things together. Do you know what I mean?
Some people are born with whatever they're born with. Some people are artists.
But I'm saying it in this way though. If you'd have been like, do you think that if you didn't get down into this route, that you could have been like an engineer or some sort of electrical thing? Do you think that would have been, or does it not really? Do you know what I mean? Bullshit, like you like electrics, but you might not be interested, or do you think you would have liked to try and be an electrician?
Well, like I mentioned, I'm not going to mention no names, obviously, but my mate, the one who I went to college with, I went and done electronics with him.
Oh, did you?
The hint, plotted there, that's the hint. That's what I went to do. That's how I got to know him. This is before any bad man days, like any form of nothing. It was good boys, you know? So that's it, engineering. And then obviously in my adult life, I became a railway engineer for 2 years. When I come out of that big prison centre, the IPP one, I'm a railway engineer.
Check it, B. You said on the documentary. The documentary that one of your first like things was like someone smoking you in the leg.
The first traumatic experience.
Yeah, the first traumatic experience. So that was at the start of you. Would you say that was the start of you losing your innocence and starting to get different feelings like how would I put it? Would you say that was the start of your trauma, or was the trauma before that, or was that the start of you losing your innocence, basically?
Yeah, really.
That was the start.
If you put it direct like that, it makes logical sense, doesn't it? Because if it was a happy-go-lucky kid, obviously, we had gangsters on our mind state. I don't want to mention no names, but those who know me from 1988, 89, 1991, 2, 3, so forth to now, there was a lot of gangsters in it, right? But I didn't know there was gangsters then.
Yeah, because you're kind of innocent.
That's what you're saying, sparking it, because you're saying innocence. I was born in it. Everyone was born. We were born gangsters, right?
No, I was all born innocent.
Born in it.
Then you start chilling on your estate, start chilling with certain man. Then fucking that happens to you. You lose your sporting career. The sporting career's out the window.
That's what happened.
Would you say there's any other things that added to that round about that time, or anything else what made you the man you are now, that you've turned out to be now? Was it like any disappointments or any where you felt sold out, or any other traumatic experiences?
Well,
what
would you say?
Listen to this, with the man them, we articulate things in a certain way, so I'm gonna break it down for you, like people don't seem to understand like your trauma, so like with the man them, but sometimes in the man them, some people are kind of like, I don't know what it is, a bit hot-headed, in it. So you had an incident here where, I'm gonna be honest here, people don't need to know, we'll keep it out here, So I got angry, I decided to just lash out, do you get what I mean? Do you understand? Like, do you know what I mean? Like to me as a friend, I would never do that to my friend, a young somebody, do you know what I'm saying to you? And like, I think it's sort of pish, I'll say to the person, do you know what I'm saying? Looking back at hindsight, but like, these are the things that we've gone through, do you get what I mean? Do you think that caused a bit of trauma as well? Because it still plays on your mind now, doesn't it? And I can see you, bro, Ronnie, we're going to be honest, Bushwick, I'm your friend, I can see you getting fingered, you know what I mean? And this is what I want people to see, that these things do affect you. You might not really have thought about it subconsciously, but when you bring it to the forefront, it does, do you get what I mean? And I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying you to go out and go do something, I'm just trying to say to you, well, you suffered, you know what I mean? And you've been a soldier, you've put in work, do you get what I mean?
You've gone down there, you've gone down there, and you've spoke to them man basically like how you would speak to us, like if we're just jamming on road in the car, or or we just sat on a wall chilling. You spoke to them like that. Now it seems like they kind of, a picture got painted with like flipping, you was just off key and this and that. So I think we're trying to bring back the Bushwick that we know, and the more behind the personality. Do you know what I mean?
To me, the personality is that there's a fight or flight. You didn't do that. You didn't do the flight. You fought.
You stayed and fought, hard battle.
You know what I mean? You went through the trenches. No one can ever take that away from you. What anyone says. You're a soldier. You're a soldier for the set. You get what I'm saying to you? No one can ever take that away from you. You know what I mean? Like, I know the stuff. I know the stuff that you've been through. You know what I mean? And it's you know, I've not been through the stuff like you getting the shabbat and all this. You know what I'm saying to you? So I can only imagine. You get what I mean? But you defended yourself, and everybody in my side knows that. Everybody in my side's got no feeling for what anyone's got to say. A lot of people all over the place have got no fear. I put something on the internet the other day. It's getting over 1,000 views. You know, you're getting 1,000 views.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Nah, bullshit, man. Come on, bro. Listen to me. Like, you're my friend.
There's two sides of everybody. There's two sides of everybody. And it seems like they're tapping into all these emotions, like you said earlier, so I've not ever really answered. Yes, it has traumatized me. Yes, it has had a detrimental effect on my mental health. Yes, it has had a, influence on my behaviour.
Yeah.
Of course it has. Of course it has. I was traumatized first, but I spoke a lot on Young Spray's podcast about my business. I wasn't too particularly happy about him spinning it on me, because I watched 2 episodes before that and it was nice.
Yeah.
It just was pretty civilized.
Yeah.
And then it was just like sod's law to the fact where I had a few drinks and you know, the inhibitions went out the window. It can happen to the best of us. It can happen to the best of us. So I apologise to those. If I've offended people on the road, I apologise profusely, innit? But it's just one of them things, innit? People, I spoke to various different people about that. And like you said earlier, mixed, innit? I spoke to older people to me within the set, and it's like mixed in it, because you know I'm not a grass. I didn't go there with no intentions to start bait up the thing or hot, or even chat my business. The way I ended up chatting I'm upset about that because I ended up setup. I've ended up somehow chatting about my business. There's no staging or rehearsal or preparation. They just smoke. I had my I thought, nah, come on.
Well, this is what I'm trying to say. You see, like, it's set up, but no,
you were in a foreign town. You was in a foreign town.
No, but we can't even say that because half of it. Listen, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that, like, a lot of that stuff that was in there is a lot of bullshit. Do you get what I mean? A lot of stuff that's names that, but it's just like that's not how it is. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like
black and white as that.
It's not like the names and all that stuff and all this, that. It's not. You know, it's all fake. It's all. So you've not
confusion. It's confusion because some people say, "Oh, look, he's trying to snitch or he snitch." I just said to my guy, "I'm not a snitch. There's no snitching." I've set that tone. The second I said that tone, he started trying to open me up.
Well, he said the name first, though, didn't he?
That's what I'm trying to say. He's saying name first.
So how does he know that? Because someone must be giving him information
off the phone, innit?
Right, there you go. He was on his fucking phone all the time, man.
Stupid. People said to me, "Why is he on his phone?"
He was on his phone. That's what I seen it in there on his phone all the time, man. Do you get me? And now you're looking back at hindsight. Now you're kind of like thinking, like, yeah, this certain, like you.
I did not personally tell him my business. Yeah. So I was shocked. I was thrown back in it, and it's live in it.
So there's not much on that phone talking shit to him, innit?
Someone's feeding him on information. Obviously, it's his show. That's how it's like. This is your thing, innit? Like this is the original thing, innit? Because I come on scratch the surface first, innit? And it's just
yeah. You know what? As well, Bush. I know that really like this big man thing. We had words, I mean, you know me, but like I've always got love for you, brother. And I think to myself like,
and I appreciate your passion as well.
Nah, it is, man. It is. Sometimes it might come out the wrong way.
And I was like a bit confused in it because it was fresh. It's been 3 weeks now. Nothing severe serious has come of it. Police will not come and knock on my door. Yeah? I don't think police are going to go knock on anybody else's door. They're going to knock on my door. They're going to knock on my door. Or whoever's going to come look for me. Because I'm the one who's fucking, so to speak, innit? Right?
Yeah. So with like, I'm going to play devil's advocate with you, Bushy, yeah? Like, someone said to me, is he still in focus there? Yeah, brother. Wednesday, yeah. Like, a man said to me, what about the incident with the mum? Like saying that when he was on the thing, he's like, he's laughing, but life's he's not laughing. So this is what I'm trying to say. So this is
I've not even heard that though.
Yeah, no. And this is what I'm just. This is why I'm trying to bring you up. Like, we know that you're not a bad person. We know that you didn't go with intentions or whatever you do. You're doing your time. Do you get what I mean? And you've had a little bit of flack from it. I'm not going to go into detail. But like, we know you're sorry. We know you wish it never happened, and like, do you have anything you want to say on top of that? You know what I mean? I don't know. Is there anything you want to say that, you know, you've said it all before, you apologise.
Nah, but since the podcast, obviously, I have had phone calls in it by you know who in it, yeah? I'm from here, yous are from here, no one's hiding or no one's, you know what I mean? It's just sort of sad, unfortunate thing that it's something small as a bike. You know what? I wish that God would have just let the people keep the bike now to Rouse Club and got all this now. Even 20 years down the line, me going on young space is revamp the thing.
Opens up old injuries, innit?
Just revamp the thing. I know what the word revamp means, but it's just revamp the thing again. And I'm thinking, wow. And I say, look, to all those out there that I don't know if they can get over certain things, but it should not have happened in the first place because the person, not saying no names, but we agreed, removed the bike in front of police. That means I've been robbed. I don't get robbed like that. I've never just been robbed like that. So it was all a shock, just like on the show. So the past, it's shocks and it's points. Information comes at us in points. I'm shocked, and now I'm angry now. Now I'm on retaliation mode, but trying to sort it out diplomatically. Or accountability. And it was going that way. It was really going that way. But anyway, going back, focusing on the point, not losing the point. It should not have happened. No one should take anybody's property, whether the police are there or whether the police are not there. Right? And it started, and I reacted. End of. So, you know,
it was an escalation of circumstances
it
which
started,
you didn't start.
I didn't start it. So it's an escalation of coming off the back of
decisions.
So everyone's got to take responsibility. Because it all seems to be me. I'm the big bad wolf.
There's a lot of bad decisions went on all around. From both sides.
From both sides, bro. Man, I'm gonna have to man up and take some responsibility here, you know, because it's not just me. I'm a madman. I did this. I reacted. How dare I? Nah, man. Go back to the essence. You just took the thing, man. That's not supposed to happen like that at all to anybody, really. You know what I mean? And now I wish to God, you hustle, you go to work, you buy your property. Or I wish I would have just give charity. I give things away every day. Right? Now I wish I could have just said, do you want to buy that much? Have it. And just tell them like that.
Hindsight, the minute,
just
back
have it,
then
bro.
with that
Have the bike, bro. This is dragging out for time now. And you got man anxiety though. I suffer from anxiety and depression. Obviously. I miss my children. That's had a catastrophic effect. And I want to apologise now to my children because they're slagging off them and carrying on. That's because I'm a little bit weird. But kids, you know your dad, you've come and stayed with your dad, your mum's actually allowed you to come. So I don't know what the big hoo-ha is, so I will deal with my family issues. I will deal with my family issues. But children, I apologise to my children, right, because they're going to see this, it's going to be there forever. I apologise, kids, for the last thing, right? And you lot out there as well, what I talk about, I'm on podcasts and this guy and that nitpicking and trying to pull him. I'm not scared, I'm not shook person.
In all fairness, I think you went down there, right, with good intentions and you didn't think anyone was going to spin anything on you like that, you get me? And I mean, it's weird to me because I'm watching a show and I can only watch a few myself. I watched quite a few and then I couldn't watch anymore because we know the real deal and we know how he was kind of getting exploited a little bit there after the liquor was flowing and everything. I'm watching a show and I'm hearing, free this man, free that man, free the man, free. And then the next thing, you're letting stuff go out that can, you know, antagonise man and can get man.
I love it. I apologise to people.
No, not you. Yeah, I'm saying they're on their show saying free the man, free this, bad man, whatever the talk, But at the same time, they're letting stuff go out. What could have people?
It's happened a few times.
So it seems like actually people get it twisted of people who are playing a character. You know, when you go on that podcast sometimes, the hosts, especially if they've been in the game a long time, they've built a character, you get me? So I think they're getting lost. Some people are getting lost from thinking they're still on the streets and things are real and the character they're playing, you get me?
Bullshit, man. Whoever set you up, I know with all this, we don't need to talk. We don't, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to play dominant, but listen, somebody got paid, and it's the same person who that spoke certain things that they shouldn't have spoke. Do you get what I mean? That's how I feel. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Somebody got paid. You know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of things come up, like a lot of like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're doing whatever you've done in the streets, but I know that you're a good person, man. So, you know, like, you know.
Nah, but it's mad though. Can I just talk about payment? Yeah, my man says he don't pay people and all that, but it nice me still. And they did look after me, made sure I was okay, the food, the taxi, certain things. So it's a bit weird because
no. But
it was a bit weird that, you know.
The devil will sit down. The devil will offer you anything and sit down with you. You get me? The devil will sit down.
I even seen him just like paching my bank account, and he sent a screenshot saying, "Look, I've sent you some dough."
Bullshit. Listen to me. You've given content. 5 hours of content. You get me?
No,
you see his eyes
that.
pop out of his head? Come on, man.
But
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm just saying, I'm not used to this setup. And he's saying the pay scheme, he don't sometimes get paid himself. Like, I don't know that field. It's not, this scooters is my field. So I'm not knowledgeable.
Nah, he don't get paid, but he's got to be making money, man. He's
Well,
got PayPal and all that to get.
That's his business, and that's what he wants to do. But I'm just telling you, me, as an individual, he didn't shout in my face.
Yeah.
And I got dough, so it's sweet. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's fine. You know what I mean? I was taught, even though I was roughed up in that way, I was nice in other ways, isn't it?
Well, you know, there's a
so it's
saying,
like a bit of a balance in it. It's weird, that.
You know, there's a saying, yeah, because this is
kind of
you can't, you're trying to adjust it in your head.
No.
You can't, you're trying to break your arm down. You're trying to break your
telling you the facts of life.
Yeah, my head's foot,
I'm not trying to do anything.
Listen,
I'm just trying to tell you the fact. Because I can't go too general with a man like, oh, it's tight, it's general. We're tight.
No. But you know what I'm saying? This is the saying, not all money is good money, you get me? So,
right, okay, I love it.
There you go.
I love it.
And for what you was telling me, man, with the chats you had before and whatnot, it was all going good. I think there's somewhere in there it just started going sideways, and
they got everyone. Certain people was getting it. Just basically the organisation just went. Everyone was alright. Things were cool. I stayed down there with my man and that girl. Yeah. I'm not even gonna say where we went, but you know what I mean. But we just rolled in it. I just rolled with them, man. Yeah. Still. For a hot second, and just went to my people. Had some food and chilled my auntie for a few hours. She was happy to see me. I just went to sleep in it, got up on nice big breakfast, everything. And it shot me early in the morning, you know. Yeah. And I was, on the way back on the rattle. Made sure I was alright. Yeah, first thing in the morning, gets up early, doesn't it?
Alright.
It's alright.
So
in that respect, as with me.
On that, yeah.
So I'm not gonna slew the guy like that. I'm not gonna slew the guy like that. It's not fair, innit?
No, this is what I'm saying. Even though the midst of this year, Bushwick still not see the good in him. Do you get what I mean? And this is what I want to try people to see on this. That Bushwick still is not like
not negative person.
I'm not thinking. Do you know what I mean?
It's bad minded, isn't it? Because we've had chat. That's between me and Spring.
Yeah.
We've had chats in it. Like, you're an idiot. I'm no idiot. Then he phoned back 3 days later, you know. I think to himself, yo, I said, oh. So see the end now, is it? What I'm telling you. You know what I mean?
What did you say to him about something about the 50-50? I'm half 50, you're half 50.
I don't know what I'm trying to like that, but just told me off this on me. You know what I mean?
No, see, you know what I mean?
You're about to address certain things in a one-way thing, innit? So not like you said, it's not a drawing thing. It's like you're going to make a drawing out of this. You see what I mean?
No. Journalism, bro, you get me?
Yeah,
we're not this spray, man. But we don't know, it's good, man. You get me?
Sure.
Get me? But yeah, now moving on, Bushwick though, but like, yeah, man. I just wanted people to come on to see that the different side of it, just like how it was, and the Bushwick that we loved. You get what I mean? And I wish you that you do. You know, you sort out your affairs with your kids. I've got problems with my oldest daughter. This is what happens in the streets. We give all our time for the set, all the jail time, and all this stuff. You get what I mean? And then your kids, and it's like, well, it's hindsight, bro. So I can't, I'm one of the person. I ain't gonna throw stones in glass houses. You get me? So I know you paid in that sense, bro. Listen to me. I got mental health problems, but Killy will tell you straight. Everyone will tell you, man. I got mental health problems. I take tablets every day for my mental health. I'm not asked to say it, and I do feel a lot more better. I mean, and what I would wish for you as a brother, is for you to just get some sort of help, bro. Like whatever it is, I don't need to go into detail, but like this is. I reckon this is took out a little bit out of you, but like man said, your Bushwick's like water for ducks back, and I commend you how you just come out. You didn't go within yourself, you didn't fall, and you come out next day on the block and like, and what, do you know what I mean? And I respect you, that's a soldier, man. You didn't let it bring you down, you get me? And even like what I said, I apologise.
I know what I stressed that as well, coming out on the block as well, because some people on the block are upset with me. So I want to take this opportunity to say,
whatever you got to do.
To me, sniper here and there, guys, I'm not a malicious guy. I've rid all my life and in and out of jail. Now, that's my decisions, innit? I've done it. And I've even seen my man, Old Tight the Drillers, was in the respect, because the words he said after that was, they're about, not Old Tight the Drillers like my brethren, I'm saying Old Tight the Drillers like, yo, these guys are actively about, hence what I'm saying, recently, of late, I've seen the drill. I've had a chat with the driller personally, right? Those who know, you get me? So, this is what I was trying to say 3 weeks prior. Hold tight, because it will just pop up. And now, a few days ago, he's popped up in the middle of the night. Like a thief in the night. The man that, see what I mean? That's just the notion. But the man, certain man are trying to twist it and put me down and belittle me and blacken my name and all. Whatever he's trying to do, I don't know. Right? I've done my thing. Right? Gone jail, answered to it. Not many men have got my resume, me. I'm not blowing no trumpet, I'm just saying these quoting the facts. I just quote facts in it, like before earlier when we were chatting, said I'm not bragging or boasting about anything. I'm not about that. I'm not on no ego trip. I haven't got little man syndrome. I'm just me, a character. Yeah? And then sometimes I lose my way.
And you mentioned, man, you've been antagonised a lot over the years.
Over the years, I've been antagonised, haven't I?
And people don't, sometimes, people don't realise you antagonise the wrong person.
Man.
And
even now,
they're
with
going
the
to sting you,
situation,
innit?
People should have supported me. Imagine if I had a breakdown on the show, or something. I drink the thing and it triggered off some next thing.
As soon as you
reach
this point,
I'm not weak, no. That's why I was saying even on the show, you think you can wrap me up, or you think I'm slipping. You got me in a predicament. I'm in a bit of a pickle, but I'm not slipping. My brain works sharply the way it's supposed to work, bro. And like I said, the marksman thing, that goes to the driller will say, because how the driller sees me and I see him, he will tell you, and you know, I'm here. I'm casual, and he's there, casual. So just
don't look too much into
it's
it.
evident to say about the marksmanship. I'm present, and I'm on my P's and Q's. 24, I'm never lagging. Don't get it twisted. Don't think when you see me, I'm not like that. Bro, it's not even a big up or brag thing. It's just, look, guys. People should live their lives. Yeah, people should live their lives, innit? People should live their lives, innit? And now all this what's happened to me, and me losing my life, and my kids and everyone don't know me, and I've gone to jail for so long as a consequence. It shouldn't have happened. It shouldn't have happened. None of this stuff should have happened in the first place. So kids, I'm gonna have to see. That's one of the stories Chronics was saying, innit? On the show, we was saying, Bush, there's so much different stories you can take out of your life story. So much. So I'm set to go schools and try and navigate and draw the kids from this, because I wouldn't want this to happen to anybody, bro.
Yeah, but at the same time, you've got
that was hard, yo.
Yeah, but then
it's still going on now. Something that shouldn't have happened. It's still gonna continue now. You don't actually logically make sense.
I think we can all agree. We had our war. Our war's done now. Our war's done. People are raging.
The war's done, bro. The war's done.
That don't mean man's soft. That just means man's older, wiser.
Kids and everything.
Yeah. Well, at one time when you would have acted, then thought about it. Yeah. You get to an age where you think you act, when you're young, you act first and think about the consequences later. Yeah. When you become a big man, you're very impulsive. When you get to a big man, you think about your consequences, and then you make a decision on how you act, and that's just part of it. You know, if you don't start doing that, then there's something wrong. Yeah, so people don't need to misunderstand things and think man's soft or this and that. Just because we've done our war, now we're sitting back. We're still here. We would hope that the wars will stop, the youngsters will stop killing themselves. So if anyone thinks anyone's trying to draw out any old wounds or open up old wounds, that was not the intention. It's never been the intention. Flipping. So I think people need to put that thought process to bed.
All that editing, because Because the driller said to me, no, yeah, nothing of it was edited. That was out of respect, innit? Because I contacted my man and I said, yeah, but I've got to go back to money. When I go back to money, old time the drillers and the man, they're gonna mix up certain, they're gonna misconstrue certain things, innit? Like I speak sometimes in a certain way. Now, usually you know me, I come across wrong, man. I did in certain ways, certain time anyway.
You're very abrupt, aren't you? People could take you as rude,
Sometimes I don't mean it, but I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Right? You just gotta know me, innit?
Yeah, you get
and those
to know
who know me, like you lot, stayed in support of me, innit? They didn't turn the back on me, they did certain man. Obviously, it just goes to show people's true colours.
That's where I think you went wrong. I think you just went down
it just
there
shows people's
talking
true
to
colours,
man like you talk to us, Bush.
Well, I just think that, but like I was saying to you then, a man from out of town, this is like, you know what I mean? A man said, I seen a man in it, goes, I watched the thing, man, it's like Delroy Brown too, do you get me? I understand what he meant. I mean, like, a man out of town, no, not even that sense, just I mean, it's just like, someone from out of town should not have control over what happens inside. Now, if that was different, it could have caused a lot of problems, and that would have been from out of town.
Yeah, that would have been from out of town.
They don't know our politics.
He didn't realise the gravity of it, does it? Because you can see he was a bit.
Well, some people say,
I don't know.
Come on, man.
So some people say,
he knows the driller. He knows the driller.
He knows who you are.
He knows the driller. No, not that
one. You don't know that.
The one with the friend. Yeah, the friend one.
Right, yeah, does it? Okay, then you say, okay.
We'll talk about that.
Yeah, tell me.
No, say it's not RMT, bro.
Yeah, tell me.
Nah, Bushy, though, this is not a lighter note, man. I'm glad that we got you on the show, man. And I know you was apprehensive, bro, but this is me trying to, as a friend, give back. Like, anyone you ask anyone on that thing, man, I was like, yo, man, what the no one not saying nothing. You get me? Like, internet don't really want to say nothing. You get me? Unless they're from the set, that no one don't really want to say nothing. Do you know what I mean? But I was like, nah, it affected me for days, bro. Do you get me? Like, it affected me for days. And then I made people's kind of other people to think like maybe kind of get angry. That's why I came at it that way. But at first, you know what I mean? But I apologize, bro. And I've just said to just trust, man. And just get us on this. And like, everybody can see, everybody can see. Even when you look how you're talking about my man, and I think you're doing you dirty. But you say
I'm just being balanced. I said, no, because he did nice, man.
Right.
And he did say to me, I don't give nothing, so why? Get me? So to me, he's just showing me a little. I just feel energy in it. Like the girl said, oh, you know you're in good energy. But I'm not down with that mentality and that disruption. Because that could trigger off my disruption. Because remember the saying, there's 5 ADHD. They thought it was a joke. I'm not joking though. You know what I mean? Parts of it's just getting into a joke thing, like it's a touch.
Big people, listen to me. I'm never gonna bring someone on this show and tear it down or make it out like that. If that means us thinking like the fame and that, then so be it. But I'm never gonna bring on a black man, let alone anybody but a black man on the show, bring them down, bro. There's certain ways. Like there's so many people talking about it on the internet, then it must be a problem, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
So many people saying what they're saying. That's his business.
The guy's good at what he does. You have to get he's good at what he does, but that's what I'm saying. It's a character. He's a good YouTuber or influencer, whatever you want to put it.
Influencer.
What YouTuber? What podcast?
He's influencing though.
Well, he's influencing a lot of people following him and watching his stuff all the time, isn't it?
That's the kind of influence that I don't want. I want something positive, bro.
But some people do like that. Some people like the drama and all that kind of shit.
What kind of people are they? What kind of substances that?
That's why. Yeah, if anyone is proper and they know proper shit and proper talk, you probably aren't into that shit.
What they should do, man, is watch the show. So like and subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get subscribe. But it is what it is, isn't it? Now, I'm respecting what he does. I'm like, yeah, man. But like, we just wanted to get you on the show, Bushwick. Have you got any more questions, Killing?
It's like flipping. Where you at now? Brother? Are you in an alright place now? Yeah. Flipping just.
I see that. What's it called now? Consultant psychiatrist regularly. I've seen the doctor as an hey guys, it's important to what I just wanted to say. Mental health's very big on it. I'm big on bullies as well. Bullies, man. It's bullies. That's what it. This is what this is. It's bullying. You're trying to bully a man on the road. The man reacted. That's what it is. It's bullying. So all these kids out. These kids out
Bullies,
there.
man. That's where it all starts from. Bullies. If you didn't have bullies in your life, my life would have been so different if I didn't have no bullies. You get me?
Obviously, then and then you're gonna fold or not be shook. I'm not a shook you. I'm a shook guy now. I was a you. I'm a guy that.
But time and time tested, we all know there's gonna be if you mess with you, there's gonna be a reaction. There's always gonna be a reaction.
I held my breath for 7 years, but what I'm seeing as well, it's like people have got high expectations of me as well. They expect me to keep riding, and I don't like you if you don't ride. That's not my friend.
Well, that's not
my friend. Why am I supposed to keep riding?
Bullshit, though,
I don't get that.
Your friend
I don't get that.
Your friend wants you to hang your guns up.
Keep riding.
Your friend wants you to hang your guns up.
I'm not your friend if you don't ride. Then you don't do that to me. Bro. And I've known you the longest.
You know, man. You know yourself.
You're slightly older than me. Your class is considered.
Used to the same age.
Also used to the same age.
Same birthday or same day, man.
See, right, you seem younger or something.
That's because we've been around, innit, man?
Yeah, as an individual, me coming out. Remember, me coming out. Remember, I was all in and out. Me coming out and seeing you in adulthood, not kidhood, adulthood. You just seem younger. You just seem younger. I don't know.
Yo, man, you see that little fuck, but yo, man, this is like I'm trying to say that Bushwick, man, has been known for the pen and tell, but every time I hear some serious jokes with you, man. Now, all the soldiers love you, man, but Bushy, man.
That's enough. How long we got? How long we been running?
Yeah, you're talking about me in a good place. Yeah, I'm in a good place because.
Yeah.
And I say about the bullying, I'm going to
go to schools.
I want to go to schools and to address this bullying thing. Because when I think about it, it's bullying, man. Even someone going to fold or kill themselves or kill somebody or something. You know what I mean?
Bullies don't get it when they're young, though. They don't get
it's bad.
The flipping detrimental damage they can have.
Some people kill themselves, man.
I was lucky because I converted it back to the beginning, so to speak.
Yeah.
I fix scooters, I provide a public service. You see a lot of call from Harrow. And I've been in
Just
Harrow.
then, innit?
I've been just then randomly. I used to
Harrow, where's that London?
Harrow's in London, man. I used to go there in 1991.
I was going back to London for nothing, man.
Chocodero, no, it's different parts, innit? It's different parts. I mentioned Chocodero. And it's gone, oh yeah, do you remember that? I said, yeah, you know what I mean? Random
this guy is getting a call for work, and he's talking about Chocodero. Start rapping with the guy. Yo,
because he was shocked in it.
Yo, let me see, is that the same watch with the thing on it? Yeah, bullshit, man.
The gadget, man, innit? Yo,
listen, man. The things always work the way it's supposed to work, you know. Well refined.
Listen to me. We're going to
oiled up.
Listen.
I don't seize up, you know.
Yeah.
Rasta. I don't seize up.
We've got enough for you, man. But yeah, man.
This is the emergency lighter, innit? The time
works,
innit?
Yeah,
yo,
listen. That's a quick one. Are you up with that? Be anything else you want to add to anything? This is a quick one, really.
No, it's alright because really, I'm glad. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to come out here. I think I've covered it. I've apologised to people. I've actually seen the actual driller. So I've had a chance, opportunity to have a chat. And he said, we don't know best mates and all that. It's one of them ones, isn't it? But the peace, I'm glad because the peace has been kept. You know, it's just about sense in it, logic in it.
As mad as it is, and
some people might not understand it. Some people might not understand it. But I was taught by my elders, that's still about, right? That sometimes you just got to be, not diplomatic, but along the lines of be civil. It's like a civil thing.
Play the game.
In 1998, I remember being civil. I remember going on the Gucci domain, man. Fact, and you can ask, man. Not saying no names, people know who you know. These are facts. I just quote the facts, you know. I was there. I've been there since 93. Yeah, and then I met you. I think I met you in 93. 93, 94, I met you on the estate. I don't know where you've been.
I've been in
so I've known you for a very long time. I'm joking, bro. We're gonna sign up. It's all love, man. And this is what it is. We address Manchester business.
We address
it's love. I've got love in my heart. Listen
to me. One time things would have probably been different, but we have to fight future now.
It's future now.
Yeah, we do have to.
It's not as on site and erratic as it used to be now. This used to change because we wasn't there. We was imprisoned. Us older ones for the younger ones. There was a gap. So now we're going to do our best in it to fill out the gap, because we're the old ones, we're the influential ones, we're the ones who's been there, done that, wore the t-shirt.
But that doesn't have to be, does it? Where we're giving out heats, where we're sending heats down and all that. We can do that in a different way.
Yeah,
we can do that in a different way, man.
Showing them that way, showing them by leadership and by having entrepreneurial skills. But that's a whole different issue, man. But like for now, we're gonna wrap it up on this good note and like, yeah, man. Like love for Bushwick and I think
big up, man. Big up. Yo, big up, guys, yeah.